Welcome to a guided meditation, working with desire and aversion. Begin by listening. Establish a feeling sense within you of the relaxed, natural state of mindfulness. Sounds are simply coming and going. You don't have to do anything about them. There's no struggle, no fight, and there's no conflict. Just a very immediate and present connection to what the experience is. Bring that same quality of relaxed and spacious awareness to the sensation of the breath at the nostrils, or to the rising and falling movement of the chest or abdomen, whichever to you is most clear. Make a quiet mental note of in, out, or rising and falling, to help establish the attention on the actual experience of the breath. As you sit, feeling the breath, you might find that sensations arise in the body in a way that is strong enough to take your attention away from your breath. You may find that the sensations have become the predominant experience of the moment. If this is your experience, don't struggle or try to push away the sensation to get back to the breath. Just let go of the awareness of breath and allow your attention to settle fully on the experience of the sensation. This becomes the new meditation object. You can make a quiet mental note of what you're experiencing in this moment. Is it pain, itching, vibration, tingling? There's no need to struggle in any way to find the right word. If a word comes to you that is truthful, that bears a relationship to what you're actually experiencing, you can use it in the same way you've used the mental note for your breath. You can use that word to help support your awareness, to bring the mind more directly into contact with the actual experience. It's the same quality of awareness as you've used to note the breath. Relaxed, spacious, open, free, not trying to control what's going on, not trying to change it, allowing things to come and go on their own. If the sensation that arises in your body is very pleasant, you might feel a conditioned tendency to try and hold on to it, to possess it, to keep it. If you feel that tendency arise, relax, open up, and see if you can be with that sensation of pleasure without clinging to it. If the experience arising in the body is unpleasant or painful, you might feel a reflective tendency to push it away. You might feel angry about it or afraid of it. You may experience mental and physical tension in relationship to it. Once again, if you see any of these reactions, see if you can note them and come back to the direct experience of this moment. What is the actual sensation of this pain? Resist the tendency to get lost in speculation, asking yourself questions like, what's it going to feel like in 45 minutes? Resist this urge to compare this sensation to what you think ought to be there. Feel it directly, without interpretation or judgment. What is this actual experience? Is it burning? Is it twisting? Or is it cold? Whether it's pleasurable or painful, note the sensation for a few moments. Observe to see if it changes in any way. Does it grow stronger? Does it grow weaker? Does it break apart? Or does it disappear? Or does it stay exactly the same? Once you've made this observation, see if you can bring the attention back to your breath. Perhaps the sensation is still quite strong and it's pulling your attention. That's fine. You can focus fully on the sensation, periodically returning to the anchor of the breath. Stay relaxed. You don't have to fight. You don't have to struggle. It's an exploration. You're taking an interest in the arising and passing away of this phenomenon that you would call my body, and the tremendous changing flow of sensation that actually is. If you find that you're fighting against the pain, that you're hating it, that you're growing more tense, it's better just to change your posture and then begin again. But see what happens when you don't relate to the pain according to your condition. Be open to exploring it. What is that is actually happening in this moment? If a painful sensation arises in the body, and you add it to a fearful anticipation, or the future, or terrible self-judgment, then your painful physical sensation will change into great mental suffering. What happens when you don't add any of these things, when you're with the direct experience as it appears, relaxed, observing, and learning? If pain does arise, look at just one small area within it. Don't try to take it as every sensation that's happening in your back or your knee or wherever the pain is. Look at the most intense point. Observe it and see if it changes. See how it changes as you watch it. Don't try to stay with painful sensations uninterruptedly for a sustained period of time. Keep bringing your attention to the back of your breath or back to hearing. Remember that felt sense of being relaxed, being mindful in a very natural, easeful way, not needing to be in control. Notice the difference between the physical sensation when it's experienced directly and when you experience it adding the future. This is the way it's going to be forever. Notice whether the feeling is pleasant or painful. See the difference between experiencing the pain directly in this moment or adding the past, saying, "Oh, my last sitting was much better." See the difference between experiencing it directly in this moment and a story, "Oh, this sensation means that I am the greatest meditator in the world," or the worst meditator in the world. "Oh, this sensation means that I can open to the experience in the moment as it is, constantly changing." Allow the attention to move between hearing, the breath, and the sensations in the body. And the breath comes the primary object of awareness. It's the anchor for your attention when sensations are strong enough to take your attention away from the breath. Then those sensations become the primary object. You may spend much of a sitting simply with the breath. You may spend very little of a sitting with the breath. Because sensations are very strong, just allow the attention to move freely according to what's most natural. Being relaxed, being at ease is the key. Allow the waves of pleasure and pain to come and go. Rest the attention in the awareness of all of these different changing experiences. Notice that you can be aware of both pleasure and pain in your body. Notice the awareness, the quality of mindfulness itself can go anywhere. Mindfulness remains free and open and relaxed and spacious, no matter what it is you're looking at. You can't hold on to the pleasure, and you can't keep the pain from coming, but you can be aware. Use the mental noting to support your awareness. If you're noting tingling, or pain in a quiet way, it directs the attention more to the direct experience in the moment and away from the elaboration of some story or interpretation about it. The goal is not to struggle against the pain. Rather, it's to have a clear and open awareness that can go anywhere, not to be lost in your conditioning or habits of mind, but rather to see yourself directly. What is the nature of pleasure? What is the nature of pain? What is the nature of awareness? If you feel a strong sensation somewhere in your body, scan the rest of your body briefly. If the sensation is painful, are you tensing up against it? Are you trying to push it away by concentrating the rest of your body? Is there a pleasant sensation somewhere that you're trying to hold on to? In either case, once again, relax. Relax your body. Take a deep breath. Relax your mind. As you end the meditation, See if you can bring the sense of being within your body into the rest of your day. See if you can continue to feel the incredible world of sensation and all of its changes moment by moment as you move into the activities of your daily life. Namaste.